बड़ी खबर आ रही है। केरल, कर्नाटक और तमिलनाडु समेत देश के 10 राज्यों में पॉपुलर फ्रंट ऑफ इंडिया के ठिकानों पर छापेमारी चल रही है। एनआईए की टीम कर रही है छापेमारी। तमिलनाडु में मदुरई, तेनी, रामनाथपुरम और डिंडीगुल के साथ ही शिवगंगई में भी छापेमारी जारी है। वहीं केरल के कोड़िकोड, कासरगोड, आलपुड़ा और मलप्पुरम में एनआईए और ईडी ने बीती रात पीएफआई के नेताओं के ठिकानों पर छापेमारी की। छापेमारी के विरोध में पीएफआई कार्यकर्ताओं ने विरोध प्रदर्शन भी किया है। कर्नाटक के मैंगलोर में भी पीएफआई के ठिकानों पर एनआईए ने छापेमारी की है और वो छापेमारी अभी भी जारी है। भारी पुलिस बल वहां तैनात है। इस बीच पीएफआई ने बयान जारी कर कहा है कि विपक्ष की आवाज को दबाने की दुर्भावना के तहत ये छापेमारी की जा रही है। तो ये छापेमारी देश के 10 राज्यों में चल रही है। Joining us right now is Dharini from Chennai and Neha Hibbale from Bengaluru. Dharini, to you first, where all are the raids happening in Tamil Nadu?
Happening in around 8 districts, that is Madurai, Theni, Ramanathapuram, Tenkasi, Coimbatore, Kadalur, Sivaganga, etc. So we are learning that the raids have been going on since 3:30 a.m. in the morning, and in most of these locations there are arguments between PFI members and the police against the NIA conducting the raids, and this crackdown, it's been going on from 3:30 a.m. as I told, and around 8 districts in Tamil Nadu have come under the standard of the NIA. So most of these locations are houses of Popular Front of India members, and several locations also include the offices of the top members of the PFI. So in continuation of the previous raids that took place 2 days before in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, and now almost 5 southern in almost 5 southern states, the NIA is conducting raids against the PFI. And we're also learning that the police deployments have been tightened in all of these locations, because as I told, the PFI members and the locals in certain areas, they started protesting outside the raid spots. So to prevent any law and order concern, the police deployment have been tightened in all of the raid locations, and we're also learning that in almost 50% of the locations, the raids are over by now, and in some other locations, the raids are still going on, and we can expect the raids to go on for another a few hours in several locations. And in case if these raids are in continuation of the previous raids that took place in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh on September 19, then the accusation might be very clear. The NIA, according to NIA, the PFI members are accused of organizing camps for imparting training for terror activities, and also to divide people based on communities, and based on religion, to bring enmity among people based on communities and religion. So that is what the accusation is. And in fact, as I told, the raids have been going on in 8 districts of Tamil Nadu, and a huge crackdown by the NIA in the southern state of Tamil Nadu against the PFI, and the PFI members are also involving in protests and rising slogans against the NIA for the continuous raids that have been going on in the country for a few months now.
Neha Hibbale also with us from Bengaluru. Neha, raids happening also in Mangaluru, also PFI holding a protest there.
Well, that's absolutely right, Rohit. For quite some time now, we've been seeing how teams of the NIA have been visiting Karnataka and carrying out raids pertaining to various different issues. But today, in fact, in the wee hours itself, we're seeing how, some Popular Front of India, members of the Popular Front of India have started to stage a protest over there in Mangalore city. In fact, outside the NIA office also, of course, at a few raid locations is what we are picking up. It's important to mention that what we're receiving, in fact, information that we're actually receiving from our reporters in Delhi going on to tell us that this could be one of the biggest, ever investigations that's being carried out by the NIA, and almost about 12 states, which are involved, and likely that, at this point in time, the NIA teams also, which are, in Karnataka, what we're understanding, are going to be looking at, all the possible suspects over here who are aiding, terror activities. It is important to mention that, while at the moment, both the state police as well as the NIA have not really confirmed any link to the recent terrorist arrests in the state of Karnataka, that is possibly something, that would also be looked at. 2 ISIS terrorists were arrested in the state of Karnataka just on Tuesday, and the police, of course, would not be liking to rule out that link as well. And Also, of course, a third one was on the lookout or on the radar of the police. So whether the teams of the NIA right now are in Karnataka in connection to that, whether they're in connection to some other, cases of course, which involve terror activities as well. All of this is being probed at the moment right now. But definitely a lot of anger coming out there from, outfits over here whose members are being raided.
All right, Dharini and Neha, thanks very much for joining us with those details. So